everyone. Welcome to Let's Master English Together.
Hey, welcome. We are so happy you're here with us today. I am Jason.
And I am Brandy. And together, we are your English learning friends. This podcast, Let's Master English Together, has one simple mission. We want to help you learn English in a fun, natural, and easy way. And today, we have a very special topic, a topic that is important for everyone. Today, we're going to talk about how to talk about stress and mental health in English.
Yes, and I want to say this is such an important topic because stress is a part of life. Every single person on this planet experiences stress at some point. But if you are learning English, it can be really hard to find the right words to explain how you feel.
But before we dive in, we just want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to every single person listening and watching. We are so grateful you're here with us.
We really are. And if you're enjoying the episode and want to keep improving your English, please take just 1 second to click the like button. It truly helps our channel reach more people.
And please share this episode with a friend or family member who is also learning. We really believe in learning together and growing as a community.
Absolutely. And finally, please subscribe to the Let's Master English Together channel. That way, you'll be the first to get our new episodes and help our community grow. Okay, let's get into it.
All right, so Jason, let's begin at the very beginning. What exactly is stress? Can you explain it in really simple English for our listeners?
Of course. So stress is a feeling. It is a feeling your body and mind get when life becomes too hard, too busy, or too difficult to handle. When something is very demanding or when there is too much happening all at once, your body reacts. That reaction is called stress.
Very relatable. Okay, so now let's learn some key vocabulary for stress. The first word is pressure. Pressure. Say it slowly. Press-sure. Pressure means a force that pushes on you. In life, pressure comes from expectations. Maybe your family has high expectations. Maybe your job has high expectations. You feel a strong force pushing you to perform, to succeed, to deliver. That is pressure.
I feel a lot of pressure at work right now. Or, there is so much pressure on me to perform well. Practice those. Say them out loud. I feel a lot of pressure.
Good. The second word is tension. Tension. Tension is a feeling of tightness, discomfort, or unease. When a situation feels uncomfortable, when something is about to go wrong, or when people are not getting along, there is tension. For example, I can feel the tension in the room, or there is a lot of tension between us right now.
Perfect. Now the third word. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. When you feel overwhelmed, it means everything feels like too much at the same time. Too many tasks, too many problems, too many responsibilities. You feel like you simply cannot handle it all, like the weight is just too heavy. For example, I feel completely overwhelmed right now, or everything feels so overwhelming.
And the fourth phrase is stressed out. Stressed out. This is a very common informal phrase. It means you feel very stressed. The stress is at a very high level. You might say, I am so stressed out. Or, this week has been incredibly stressful. I am totally stressed out. Stressed out. Remember that phrase.
Great. So we know what stress is. Now, Brandy, let's talk about mental health. What does mental health mean?
Great question. So, mental health is about how you feel on the inside. Not physically, not your body, but emotionally and psychologically. It is about your thoughts, your emotions, and how you deal with everyday life. When your mental health is good, you feel balanced, you feel stable, you can handle challenges. Exactly. Now let's learn some key words. The first is well-being. Well-being. Say it slowly. Well-being. Well-being means your overall happiness and health, body, mind, and emotions together. When you say, I am taking care of my well-being, it means you are doing things to keep yourself healthy and happy in every way.
Beautiful. And I want to say something very important here. Talking about mental health is normal. It is healthy. It is brave. For a long time, many people felt embarrassed to talk about their mental health. They thought it was a weakness, but it is not a weakness at all. It is strength.
Absolutely. And your feelings are valid. Say that word with me. Valid. Valid means real and important. Your emotions are real. They matter. You are allowed to feel them, and you are allowed to talk about them. We want to give you the English vocabulary to do exactly that.
Okay, let's get into the different types of stress. Because stress is not just one thing, it comes in many forms. And for each type, we have specific English vocabulary and phrases. Let's go through them one by one.
First, work stress or job stress. This is stress that comes from your job or your workplace. Maybe you have too many tasks and not enough time. Maybe your boss is demanding too much. Maybe you have a deadline, and remember, a deadline is the date when something must be finished, and it is coming very fast.
Right, and here are some phrases for work stress. You can say, I have so much on my plate right now. On my plate, this is an idiom. It means I have too many things to do, too many responsibilities. Or you can say, I'm really under pressure at work. Or, my workload is incredibly overwhelming this week. Perfectly said. Okay, the second type, academic stress. This is stress from school or studying. Students often feel this before exams, or when they have a lot of homework, or when they are worried about their grades. And grades are the scores you receive for your work in school or university.
And phrases for academic stress. I am so stressed about my exams right now. Or, I feel completely under pressure to get good results. Or, I have been studying so hard, I am absolutely exhausted. Notice absolutely there. Absolutely is another strong intensifier. It means completely, totally, 100%. Great tip, Jason. Now, the third type, financial stress. Financial stress is stress about money. Maybe you do not have enough money to pay your bills. Maybe you recently lost your job. Maybe you are worried about the future and how you will manage financially. This is one of the most common types of stress.
Very common. Phrases for financial stress? I am really stressed about money right now. Or, I am struggling financially. The word struggling means it is very hard. Things are not going well. You can also say money has been really tight lately. Tight, when money is tight, it means there is not much of it. There is very little room in your budget. Number 4, relationship stress. This is stress that comes from your personal relationships, your friendships, your family, or your romantic partner. Maybe you are having an argument. Maybe there is a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding is when someone interprets something incorrectly. Maybe you feel distant from someone you care about.
Things are really tense between me and my partner right now. Tense, we talked about that word. Uncomfortable, difficult, not easy. Or, I have been having a really hard time with my family lately. Or, we are going through a rough patch. A rough patch is an informal idiom. It means a difficult or troubled period in a relationship.
Wonderful. Okay, now let's move into mental health issues. These are deeper, longer lasting conditions that affect how a person thinks, feels, and functions in daily life. Let's go through them one by one. Brandy, let's start with anxiety.
Anxiety. Anxiety. Anxiety is a strong feeling of fear, worry, or unease. With anxiety, the worry is often intense. Intense means very strong, and it can happen even without a clear reason. You might feel your heart racing, your hands might shake, you might feel unable to breathe properly. It can be very overwhelming. I have a lot of anxiety about the future. Or, I keep worrying about everything and I cannot stop. That phrase, I keep worrying, is very important. Keep plus a verb shows something happens again and again. It is repeated. I keep thinking about it. I keep feeling scared. Very natural English.
Now, depression. Depression is more than just a sad day. Depression is a deep, heavy, persistent feeling of sadness, emptiness, or hopelessness. Persistent means it continues for a long time. It does not go away after a day or two. It can last for weeks or even months. Depression is a medical condition, not a personal weakness or a character flaw.
That is so important to repeat. Depression is a medical condition, not a weakness. To express it in English, you might say, I have been feeling really down lately. Down means feeling emotionally low, sad, not yourself. Or, I have been going through a really dark time. A dark time means a period in your life that feels very painful and difficult, like there is no light. So powerful. Now, burnout. Burnout happens when you have worked too hard, tried too hard, or given too much of yourself for too long, and now you have nothing left. No energy, no passion, no motivation. You feel completely empty inside, like a fire that is burned all the way down until there is nothing left.
Such a vivid description. Burnout often happens to people who work very hard: teachers, doctors, caregivers, business people. Phrases for burnout: I think I am burning out, or I am completely burnt out from work. Or this one: I have hit a wall. Hit a wall is an idiom. It means you have suddenly reached your absolute limit. You cannot go any further.
I have hit a wall. I love that image, so clear. Next, loneliness. Loneliness is the painful feeling of being alone. And here is something important. You can feel lonely even when you are physically surrounded by people. Loneliness is not about how many people are around you. It is about whether you feel truly connected and understood. And finally, feeling overwhelmed. We have mentioned this word before, but it is so common and so important that it deserves its own full moment. When you feel overwhelmed, everything feels like too much all at once. You do not know where to start, you feel frozen, like the weight of everything is pressing down on you. Okay, now we get to a really important section. How do you talk about stress and mental health depending on who you are talking to? Because your language changes depending on your relationship with the person. Let's explore the three main contexts.
Right. Context means the situation, who you are talking to, and what kind of relationship you have with them. Let's start with the most comfortable one: talking to a close friend. With a friend, you can be completely open, casual, and honest. You do not need to choose your words carefully. Just speak from your heart.
For example, you might say, Hey, can I talk to you? I have been having a really rough time lately. Rough time, difficult time, hard time. Or you could say, I just feel like everything is falling apart right now. Falling apart means everything is breaking down, nothing is going well. Or, honestly, I really need to vent right now. Is that okay?
Now, when speaking with a coworker, you want to be honest, but also more professional and measured. For example, you might say, I have been feeling a bit stressed with the current workload. A bit, notice how a bit makes it softer, more professional. Or, I am finding it a little difficult to manage everything at the moment. Or, I think I could use some support with this project right now. Exactly. And now, talking to a doctor or therapist, this is the most formal context. Here you want to be very specific, give details, tell them exactly what you are feeling, for how long you have felt it, and how it is affecting your daily life. The more specific you are, the better they can help you.
For example, you might say, I have been experiencing a lot of anxiety for the past 3 weeks. Experiencing, a more formal word meaning going through, living with. Or, I have been having difficulty sleeping because of stress for about a month now. Or, I feel like my mental health has been declining recently. Declining means getting worse over time. Okay, now let's turn the situation around. What do you say when someone comes to you and shares that they are stressed or struggling with their mental health? This is where we learn empathy phrases. And empathy, empathy, means truly feeling and understanding what another person is going through. It is one of the most beautiful human skills.
And you can show empathy with simple, warm words. Let's go through them. Phrase number 1. I am so sorry to hear that. This is perhaps the most universal empathy phrase in English. It works in almost every situation. It shows you care. You are not minimizing their pain. You are acknowledging it. Say it slowly. I am so sorry to hear that.
That sounds really tough. Tough means difficult, hard. This phrase says, I understand how hard your situation is. It validates their experience. It does not try to fix anything. It simply says, I see you. I understand this is not easy. That sounds really tough.
I am here for you. This is beautiful. It tells the person, I am not going anywhere. I am available. I will support you in whatever way you need. It creates a sense of safety, a sense of not being alone. I am here for you. Remember that one.
I hear you. This does not just mean the sound reached your ears. It means I truly understand what you are saying. I see your pain. I accept your feelings without judgment. I hear you is a phrase of deep connection. It is very meaningful. I hear you.
Now let's talk about managing stress and mental health, and the English we use when we talk about those strategies. Because it is not enough to just feel the stress. We also want to do something about it. And knowing the vocabulary helps you communicate your journey.
Therapy. Therapy means regularly talking with a trained professional, a therapist or counselor, about your feelings, your problems, and your mental health. In English, people say, I started going to therapy, or I am seeing a therapist once a week. Seeing here does not mean with your eyes. It means visiting them regularly, like a scheduled appointment.
Exercise and working out. Moving your body is scientifically proven to reduce stress. When you exercise, your brain releases chemicals, natural chemicals, that improve your mood. Working out means doing physical exercise. You might say, exercise really helps me clear my head. Clear my head means stop thinking about stressful things and give your mind a break. And finally, reaching out for help. Reaching out means contacting someone, a friend, a family member, a professional, to ask for support. It takes courage, but it is always the right thing to do. You might say, I finally reached out to a therapist, or I reached out to a friend and told them how I was feeling.
We will be back very soon with another brand new episode of Let's Master English Together. We cannot wait to see you again. Until then, take good care of yourself. Be kind to your mind. Be patient with yourself. And speak English every chance you get. I am Brandy.
And I am Jason. We love you, we believe in you, and we will see you in the very next episode. Bye for now, everyone. Take care.